to think about who, oh, okay. We also need to think about who's influencing our targets. So if we want to target the community board members, who's influencing them? For example, in our case, our community member chair is Lisa Deller. There is some conversation about who put her there and why, how she was elected to be there. There's some conversation that it was Senator, I forgot his name right now. But anyway, so she would be kind of like a puppet, but we don't know for sure. But we need to know who's helping those people, who endorsed them. Do they agree with their plan or not? Because if they don't, they're not going to vote for us. What is this? And here's the power mapping. So as you guys can see, this is our target. What do we want to do? Who's against us? Who's for us? And the influence they have on our plan. So this is how we're going to put them in the power map. And to identify the players, we're going to have on a scale of -10 of no influence at all to +10 to how likely are these folks to support us. 2 on a scale of +1 to 10, how much power do these folks wield in political and local politics? On a 3 on a scale of 0 to 25, how much influence do any of those groups have to push our project forward? Now who is our targets? Who do you guys think? And now I want you guys to speak up.
I have a question. Our goal, or I don't know if we decided yet, to put bike locks, or is it to put bike racks, or what was our goal?
Bike racks.
Was it bike racks? Okay.
Bike racks,
I
yeah.
think so, yeah.
Everyone's gonna have their own locks depending on what kind of bike they have.
Got it.
Yeah,
so
the brain is not working very well. I'm sorry for that.
it's okay. No worries. You guys go ahead first.
I do have a question. Can you go back to the previous slide?
Yes.
I was going to
Mhm.
ask that too. Thank you so much, Evelyn.
No problem. I'm
before
confused
that
on the
as
scaling.
well? The one
Oh,
before that?
We're gonna get out of here and actually go to a list. Don't worry about it. You're gonna have this in the list.
What do you mean?
Oh, thank you.
So let me see how many more we have. Let's build the map. Yeah, let's build the map because it's all in here. Here. So
I think
here
the question
we're gonna
was
add,
about the scale. I think, was it the question about the scale? One is -10 to 10 and the other one was +1 to 10?
Yeah, and then it
Oh,
was like 0 to
yeah.
25. I'm confused as how are you gonna compare with if the scales are so different?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. They are confusing when you think about that, when you see them up first. So let's go here because it's easier for you to see and understand. Here, this is the scale. Support, -10 to +10. Why? Because -10 is going to be they don't support us at all and they're going to fight against us. Is it more clear? And 10, their support and they will fight for us. 0 is they don't care. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to oppose, but they're not going to support.
I understand that, but then number 2 is 1 to 10, and then number 3 is 0 to
Yeah.
25. So should
Yeah.
we keep it consistent?
No, so the thing is that the support, you can have opposite support, but in a political power, you're not going to have negative power. If you are a community board chair, or if you are a congressperson, you're not going to be -5. You're going to be 1 to 10.
Got it. Okay.
The influence, honestly, I don't know why it's 25. Joby did this. I can change this 1 to 10 because that one is confusing.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess we could just map it out and then just move forward, do it from there.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I just
that is
picked up
like-
some people.
The minus
Sorry?
is the opposition then. Like the opposition factor, the -10. And then
Yes.
when you're talking about +1, that is how much like power will they have on the matter?
I don't think I understood your question.
Oh, just to clarify, the -10 is like people like the opposition, right?
Yes.
Like if they're likely to oppose, or that's how you're rating it.
Yes.
And then the +1 is like how much power do they have over the say of it? So a community board member
No.
have no?
No, this is just support. This is not about power. This here is just support.
Okay.
This here is the power.
All right.
So it might happen that they support 10 +10, but their political power is 2. So it's not a good target for us.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so I picked up some names here, but please tell me more names and I'll add them to it. So do you guys have any names that I don't have it here that you would like to add? And any questions?
Can you share
I'm
your
sorry,
list?
I don't see any names.
Yeah.
No names, yeah.
Oh, what are you guys seeing? Oh, you're still here. Oh gosh, how do I change this?
I think you have to
Oh,
reshare maybe, or
Yeah, just
okay.
stop sharing and sharing. It'll come up. I
I
know.
was thinking I was sharing something completely different. I'm sorry, now I understand why is it confusing. Okay, here. I'm just gonna share desktop. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah, it's fine.
yes.
Oh, here. So can you guys see it now? The support here,
Yes.
Yes.
the political power here, and the influence and others here.
Got it.
Would you mind, okay, would you mind going down the list and explaining your rationale for having them on the list?
Yes. Okay, so this is half my list, half Joby's list. I deleted some people from Joby because I didn't know who they were. So here are the people that I think make a difference. So we can start from Adams, the mayor. Is it the mayor or the governor? Oh gosh, governor. Right?
He's the mayor.
Mayor.
This is the mayor. Mayor.
Mayor
Sorry,
Adams.
get it confused. This is Mayor Adams. This is not President Adams. Uh-oh. I don't know how to write mayors, guys. I'm sorry.
OR.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay. Because he's the mayor. Julian one is the Congress woman for our district in LaGuardia right now. Senator Giannatis is the senator for Queens.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Can we label them? I'm sorry. Can we create another another column in F, and just like you could put like mayor next to it, like just so we have like the specifics.
Sure.
Or even if you want to just put it in parentheses right next to their name, that works too.
Okay. Let me remember who is this one real quick. I think these are all the people. Everything else is a organization coalition. Okay, so is this clear for us?
It's clear. I was looking at Riverkeeper. Riverkeeper is it's
It's a
Sorry, it's-
coalition that works a lot with Newton Creek Alliance for to clean the creek, and they do other things around. Okay, so this is basically it. Yeah, Professor Mark?
No, I was just wondering, you need to help me. So the City Rack program, like the DOT, should that be on the list, like to actually get the racks from?
that was my exact next question. Yeah, the DOT I think should be on that list.
Oh, I thought this was here. Here.
Awesome.
Okay, so is there anyone else that you guys researched or looked in companies that could help or not help us with this or oppose us?
I sent an email
Sweet.
with a list of companies that could help. But I mean, we could either put them on the list, or I mean, I don't know. They're personal contacts.
Yeah.
You have Transportation Alternatives. There's Bike New York, which is also very, very similar to TA. There's the Bicycle Habitat, and then there's two law firms that are that sponsor a lot of bike events in the city, and most of their clientele are bicycle or cyclists. So it's in their interest to help with an event like this, and they usually always do.
Okay. Well, this is mostly just for us to start. We basically know already who's going to help us for this specifically project now with the bikes, with the bike locks. Like Jovi said yesterday, the only people that actually matter here for this thing is this one here. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. Lisa Deller, because she is the chair of the community board, and she actually has the influence to tackle us down or tackle us up. And President Adams, that is not here, but I'm going to add him. But that is probably a yes. So just for us to get a feel of it, let's think of it. How much do you think let's think about more than the bike lane. Let's think more than the bike racks. Let's think about bike lanes. If we want to place some bike lanes around the college, how much do you think Mayor Adams is going to support us?
Well, to be completely honest, I think in the other meeting we spoke about bike lanes, and I personally think that it's really important to have them. And like, people don't take bike lanes seriously until people get hurt, and unfortunately, like, that's just what has to happen. People has to get hurt, but in order for them to put bike lanes near our school, we have to kind of show our own initiative first. So like, we were recommending starting with the racks first, because we're going to tackle the small things, then tackle the bigger things. It seems weird to like go head on into like such a big, like, bike lanes are huge. It's going to mess with like traffic. It's going to mess with parking. So I think racks are good to start with. And then once they see, that they put racks here, we can show like what we've done, and they can see how serious we are about the bike lanes. Because we want to show that people are actually riding in that neighborhood first, because Mayor Adams is not going to listen to us if there's no people riding to school or using our bike racks. We need to show that we're using the stuff.
Yes, you're totally correct. I just was going to say the bikes, because we already know for the racks that we don't need the mayor's approval for that, right? So, okay, let's start with President Adams. How much do you guys think is going to support for the bike racks?
I don't think we need the mayor's support for bike racks.
No, I'm talking
Um,
about our school president.
Oh, Kenneth Adams?
Yes.
I think if the students support it, he'll support it. As long as it's not remote learning, from what I heard, then because that's like the only thing he doesn't like. But if it's getting people to school so we can be in person again, I think he'll be for it. And if we can push our agenda toward like, as like a way to get more people here to make it more friendly to people for people to park their bikes, I think it would work.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair is a self-employed cash basis contractor that installs and repairs air conditioning units for businesses and individuals. It's my test.
My taxpayer.
I'm sorry.
He's fine.
It's gross piss from you.
Here, and I can hear it. Listen to this.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, is there a way we can do a survey about, like, and ask the students and, like the people in the neighborhood and the people in the community about the bike lanes? And if they're
Yeah.
bike riders, or if they want to get into bike riding?
Most definitely, and we should. I want to talk a little about that when we talk about membership. Yeah, we can definitely do that too. Okay, for President Adams, how much political power do you guys think he has to get this bike lanes made? Professor Mark is doing a 9. Anyone else? I'm gonna put a 9 here. Okay, now for our bike lanes, Lisa Deller, did anyone research who she is and what she does? Okay, I did a little bit of research. A great place for you to do research, political research sometimes, is Twitter. It's silly, but it's true. Like some things that we don't, if you Google Lisa Deller, not a lot of things are going to come up because she's just the chair of the community board. But if you put it on Twitter, some videos are going to come up of community board meetings. Some votes are going to come up on Twitter that she voted for, she voted against. Right now, I have no idea if she's going to help or not. It's, I think, 5, probably. For the Rex, I think she'll probably support. So I would say +6. How about you guys? +6. Here. So then we keep filling up this support and non-support for Mayor Adams. It doesn't matter. He's not going to affect this decision of ours right now. So we don't have to target him. Julie Wan, not right now. We don't need her. Although I think she would support a bike lane if we decide in the future. She's very towards that. Senator Giannattis, although I think he would agree with us, I don't know if he would show actual support. He's a very forward senator. He does a lot of good things for the community, I would say, but I think his goals are in something else. I don't think he has the time to be concerned with us right now. And with this going on, you can see that we just fill it up. So Lisa Deller, the political power that she has, I would think it's a 10 because she can make it or break it for us, since it's just the Rex right now. And influencing other people, she definitely has a lot of influence, at least in what matters to us right now. Because here is the people that are going to decide if we get it or not. Here I would put a +10. No, I don't know if they're gonna support. What do you guys think? Community boards are gonna support us or not?
Sorry, I missed a lot. I had to take a annoying phone call. So for community boards, to be completely honest, like I've been to a few and they all hate bikes. But I think we should attend one, like we as a group, just to get feelers. And maybe if we let them know we're from the college, maybe it might help us. But I've never met a community board that likes bikes.
No, yeah, probably not. But since this is not something big and it would give them like, cookie points because nobody's gonna hate on a bike rack. Like it's not gonna be on the way. Although some people might. Some people might.
They would hate on a
Accepting
bike
the-
rack if it's a corral because it takes
Yeah.
up parking. 100%.
Exactly. And that's somewhat what I want sometimes, what I think I want. But anyways, okay. So for the community board meetings, I have researched and I saw that they meet first Thursday of the month. So I do wanted it to check who wants to be our representative from this group. Who can go? I would, but I have classes on Thursday.
Wait, what time is it?
Don't know. It just says first Thursday of the month.
First Thursday of the month? At what
Yeah.
time? Well, I mean, I need a time because I'm free from 9 to 5.
Yeah,
But I have
let me
class at
check.
6, So,
I would think it's a night because those meetings usually happen around 7 p.m. But I can look at it right now because on the website that's all it told me.
I would be down to go with Maya. I'm in her boat though. I do have class, so if we could figure out the time. But even if we can't go, maybe we can start off some type of communication with an email from someone with the community board. And then like plan, maybe there's a night for us to go there specifically where they're talking about cycling or something of that nature.
okay,
Yeah.
on this list, is it possible to put like their contact info and maybe even their locations?
Yeah, I think that should be some in another. Yeah, but I'm gonna make a document with it. I have.
Oh yeah,
it
no,
here,
not
but
right
it
now,
does-
just at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Can't see what time here.
Which community board is it?
It's community board 2.
2. It's 2.
Okay, anyways, this is just to show you guys how to do this, and we already have our targets for this plan is the community board and it's President Adams. Now I think we should maybe discuss with our mentors how to start the conversation with President Adams and how would that what do you guys think would be the best way to introduce our idea to him?
I think there's an approach because I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Senator Adams has hired a bunch of CUNY students to be on his team to get more kids to want to do in-person learning. So if we can somehow get in touch with these CUNY students that are involved with him, maybe through them we can get to him. And I think that might be a good segue.
Okay, I don't
I'm
know if
sorry,
I'm
who
like,
are you
I'm
talking
kind of
about?
on one of those boards. I'm on the ad hoc Senate committee, so I guess I can help with that for online learning.
You're the plug. Hello.
Okay, so that's great. Let me write all this down.
We're talking about President Adams, right?
I don't know if we're talking about President Adams or Mayor Adams, but I feel like either way is fine.
We're talking about
Oh,
President Adams.
I was talking about the mayor.
Yeah, no, the mayor has no foot in this game. We just decided that he's not important right now for us.
Oh, okay. I
His
must have missed that when I
decision
was
is
on the
not
phone.
gonna. Yeah, no, don't worry. So the only people we're targeting right now are President Adams and the community board members.
I have a question, because I'm new, of course. What's the order we should do? Like, do we need the city racks to give us the okay first, or do we need permission first, or does it work together, or?
Okay, I think it would be nice for us to inform President Adams of our plans before we send the request for the city. Just I guess is a night, just to inform that we're planning to do that. I think that would be nice. But before we do, before we send the application, we need to go to a community board meeting and feel what's up. Just like get a feeling of what they are for, what they're against, maybe talk to them, present them ourselves to them, present our plans, and see how well would be received or not.
Can I make a suggestion? I'm wondering if, hi everyone, I'm wondering if someone through our community relations area could be of help to you.
Yes.
Because they're the ones who, I mean, if you're going to be doing this on behalf of the college, right, as LaGuardia students, they may already have some connections, or they could give you some tips on how to best go about this. I think, let me just double check some names and I'll put them in the chat.
Okay, that would be perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else?
So Sam, you think the order should be President Adams and then community board, and then we'll go from there?
Yes.
Okay.
And in between scouting. So I did see that Maya and Professor Mark responded to the doodle for scouting LaGuardia next week, and Friday would be the best day. I did thought I put the timing there. I did not. I was Evelyn. But we can discuss the timing now. So what time would be better for you guys? For me, I would say that after 1 p.m.
I'm free from 8 to 2.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay.
Nothing planned for me. So between 12 a.m. and 11 p.m. I'm free.
Okay, so why don't we do 1 p.m.?
We should ask anyone else, or Evelyn, did you have a specific time?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Which day and for what?
On Friday, we answered on the doodle that we would be willing to go around LaGuardia to check which streets are going to be our targets.
I chose Friday.
Okay. So Friday at 1 p.m. Does anyone else would like to join?
I can do anytime on Friday, just Friday. And that's which, yeah, that's what date exactly, so I can put it in my calendar.
Okay, it is the
28th. Yeah.
28th. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm available.
Okay, great. Anyone else? It's not necessary for us all to come, just if you want to. And I do encourage everyone to, the ones that are gonna come with that N95. If
come
you
on your
one,
bike.
if you don't, let me know. If you could come in a bike, if it's not freezing cold, and if you have symptoms, please don't come. Stay home. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Alan. Okay, so that's decided. So we should jump to the next thing we need to discuss, which is membership.
Sorry,
so
Sam,
idea.
we use our cell phone, right, to take a photo, or we need some camera or some?
I have a camera, but we can take a. It's not. It's just.
Cool.
It's just for us. Yeah, it's not nothing special. Okay, so for memberships, one idea that I had right now, it is to increase our membership. One thing that we could do is for us, the core members, and maybe professors too, speak in our class. So for example, tomorrow is my last chemistry class with Professor Mark. I would ask him can I speak at the end of the class to invite people to join the club and just like give a little, hey, come, it's nice, gonna be good for your resume when you transfer or something, anything. Tell a little bit about ourselves so we can have more people coming up. I'm willing to do that tomorrow. Professor Mike left me. Well, what do you guys feel about it? What do you guys think?
That's a good idea. Also, with Jacqueline and some volunteers, we have created some like a poster to invite people. So that way they can join, and also use the social media, the Instagram to invite more students.
So
Yes,
as a
the
group,
club that you
yeah, no, sorry. I just want, as a group, since we're all here, so when someone asks about us, we give them the Gmail and we give them the Instagram. Are those the two things we want?
I don't know if you were able to check the Slack, and let me see if I can share it. Hold on. There are some posters that we created. One second. I have a bunch of stuff open.
No problem. And Jennifer, you said that there was also a link, right? That was already created.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just shared. So that link is to so in order to become a member, people has to go through this form, because they explain something that we don't want to get in something legal if we do our own form. So this is the right way for them to become a member. They have to choose the LaGuardia campus, and they're in.
Mm. Do you happen to know if through this link we will have access to view the responses?
They will contact us. So it's like the organization will let us know who wants to become a member.
Ah, gotcha.
Mhm. Or another way is like to do it directly, by inviting people to attend these meetings.
Hey, Maya, you have your hand raised.
Is there a way we can do like a email list or like a text message list?
We definitely should. I have no idea how. Does anyone want to take this up themselves and make a list so that we can all access, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm familiar with text messaging, like a free text messaging system, like a Remind Text platform. So I can work with whoever wants to work on this, together. But I think a mailing list is very important. I'm not sure if it was discussed in the past, like how long it will take for this website to process all of the information and to share the names of the students that are interested. Do you all think that it might take too long, like maybe a month or so, or if it's like instant? Did they ever mention that? No, right?
What?
For this website link that Jennifer shared, to express their interest in joining the chapter, if we get notified basically automatically, or does it take a while for them to send us the names of students that are interested?
Okay, I'm gonna press the link myself right now and find out.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think maybe Jennifer cannot put her mic on right now because she's sharing. But I'm sure she'll be able to tell us what it is.
Well, the thing is that they kind of are going to organize everything, so they and us have the contact information, And another way is like to create a Google form where they express their interest. But the problem with that form is that, as I mentioned before, they don't want us to have any legal issue by doing that.
Okay, but can we share our meeting links? So
Yeah.
if people want to meet, they can just comment.
Yeah,
They don't need to.
that's what I was mentioning. Like we created this post. The only thing is that we are waiting for Anika to say if we can use the logo. Just as for now, we don't know yet. And the other one is this one. So it's like pretty much an invitation for them to join. But this one, it should be shared in the social media, and maybe if we can get those emails that everybody gets. I don't know how to do that. Maybe Jacqueline, I know that I received some messages before becoming a corps member.
Yeah, I can work with whoever wants to work on this with me. I could definitely do that.
Okay.
So we could schedule some time to further discuss that.
Okay.
So it's going to be Jennifer, me, and anybody else want to work on this?
Can you tell me? Oh, sorry, I think I missed it. What are you guys working?
So this is to kind of, I guess, try out the links, trying to find out how we can gather all of the information to do outreach to students, to remind your texts, and just pretty much finalizing that process.
Okay, that's perfect. That's good. And who
Oh, yeah, I don't
works
mind
on the
helping.
mail list?
Okay, perfect. So Jennifer, me, and Maya, we could all meet after or discuss via Slack ways that we can work this out.
Excellent.
Yeah, I would also like to help you. For example, I think using links on photos isn't really great. I would say if you use QR codes that can be scanned, it's really easier.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. So I'll send a Slack message and then we could kind of work on that.
Okay, just following up on Maya about the email list. Who can do that? Who can prepare an email list?
I don't know how, but I could get back to you on it.
Okay, that sounds great. And who else can present for their classmates this poster that Jennifer did and talk a little bit about our club and everything so we can get more membership? Who can say, I'll do it next week?
When will we be presenting?
You can do any day. You just need to talk to your professor, email them, and ask if you can present something at the end of the class. They usually say yes, and you can just invite people to come to a meeting. So you can do any day.
I want to say yes, but to be completely honest, my class is 5 hours long. I don't think that they're going to say yes. And then my other class runs to like 9 o'clock at night. So just out of respect for other people's time, I'm gonna maybe when the regular semester starts out, I wouldn't mind presenting even in person.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be long. It's like a 2-minute jab of like, hey guys, I'm doing this, or just in your WhatsApp groups, or I don't know. I usually have WhatsApp groups.
Yeah, I
Like
don't mind doing that.
send
We should post something on like Slack. But how? So like my whole thing with the memberships, and I've been confused about it for a while, is what do we have that signifies, hey, you're a member of this? Do we put them on an email thread? Do they get like what are they getting, and what signifies them as a member?
So I guess Professor Tolley could talk more about that. I think she can make a a certificate that they're a member of the club. What they can get, how would they be? I think in our mail list, if they become members of our mail list, then they would receive the mails. They would come in, they would help us with the tests, and the best thing that will help them, how you can sell it out basically, is just like in your transfers, you're gonna need to be part of a club. You're not gonna need, but it's gonna be nice if you are. It's gonna look nice for your transcript. So that's how you might look about it, work with the community. I will say that a lot of students that I have encountered, they want to be part of a club and they want to meet other students, but they don't know how. They go to LaGuardia website, it's a little bit confusing. They don't know anyone there. So they're like, I'm not gonna go alone. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you talk about it in class, your classmates might be very willing because they might be looking for it, but they didn't know it exists. And since you're there, they're not gonna feel alone in joining this. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, I know one person, you know? So it might make them, and even if you don't, it's like the no, we already have all of the no's and nobody's gonna come. But if we can get 1 or 2 yeses, that's like amazing already.
Maybe you can do announcements, like, you know, when you have a break or you're about to go on a break in class, which, I mean, it's crazy. Sometimes we don't get breaks. It's true. But, you know, maybe that's when we can announce it, like before or after a break, or even during a break, if there are people who are still hanging around.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out an effective way of doing so. Because like I said, the teachers already have such a hard time getting students to communicate. So I don't think I'm gonna have, and I'm gonna be as effective as much as I want to be. I think that our membership needs to, the way we recruit people needs to be thought out a little bit more, and I think we should do it in person. So like maybe like within the first week of in-person classes, we like set up shop in the lobby and we take pledges or something, you know, something more in person, because I don't think we're gonna have an effect doing something like what we're mentioning now.
Okay, and I guess that'll give us enough time to plan out how we go about it a little bit better. I was also thinking, like, could we do a survey? Hello?
I'm down for that. I think it requires some thinking on our part as far as like how to get people to join, and like I just don't think the online way is the best way, especially if we're gonna be in person. Literally the first week of March, we should get recruits in person.
In regards to bike lanes and bike racks, I think it would be great to just have a feel of how the community and how the LaGuardia community feels about it, because, you know, we can't just be doing this for ourselves. It's for the whole community. So it'd be nice if we could somehow get their input or even get some kind of action from them, even if they're not a part of the chapter.
Yeah, so why don't we make a survey? And the survey can be also a great tool for us to like gather membership. So make a survey saying, I don't know, name, age, whatever. Would you like a bike rack here? Yes, this is our club. Please join. And I feel like the necessity of, we kind of need to have members, not now rather than May, but we should have at least a little bit more, because we cannot become a club if we don't have more people. I think it's something like that. The professor Tully was telling us. So that's why I am afraid of pushing membership efforts. I think we can have both. Like, we can have some membership efforts now that it's like, you know, not half done, but sometimes like half done things are better than no done things. I have like this deal, like it's better for you to take a half done shower than no shower at all. But just because to be the club, I think to get to a club status, we need more people.
Okay, I didn't realize we were pushing the club status so quick, but I do agree.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
the club status, we need to really talk about the club status, because we need to do the pros and cons before, and the benefits of having both, one, or just be a chapter.
Can
I
we
think
take a
that's
vote?
like a pros and cons, and just a little bit of that before we
I
dive in
think
there.
Thule, I don't know if you got the email, but Thule spoke with Shayla and Dannery. They were on board. So I guess it's just a matter of us if we want to, as you said, Maya, if we should move forward with that.
Because I don't know what the rules are for membership in a chapter. I have a little bit of a idea of what the rules are in a club. The positions that we have now, we're going to need a little bit more members, or we might not have neither, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
we should be stressing membership
Yes.
much more than anything. Is there a way we can do re-engagement with people that we've already engaged with? Like, I don't know if I could throw in some names like Destiny and Lana.
Yep, that's a very good idea. And yeah, to re-engage. Also, I want to say, as a professor, students would rather listen to you guys talk to each other than listen to me speak for 3 hours. So if you even put like an announcement or put a link, at least just to spread the word, it doesn't have to convince. It's just, if we just say activism, climate change, and then that will click with them, then they just click the link. So it's just a matter of spreading the word. That's an issue too that we're having, or that we're trying to get out.
Exactly. Well, we're running a little bit over time right now. So I just want to finish. Let's focus on that, on the survey. Somebody needs to do the survey. I can do the survey next week. I cannot do anything this week. I'm done. But next week I can do a survey and we can start putting around, and let's try to have a membership engagement if we can. Post it in your WhatsApp, on a message board or anything here. And for next week, I cannot come to the meeting because I'm gonna go back to New York on Wednesday. So have fun. Like, who wants to preside the meeting? Who wants to make an agenda? I think you guys should talk more about membership. I think that should be the focus. So just let me know what you guys talk about. Have like a meeting. Anyways, anyone else wants to say anything?
No, I just want to say I think we're on the right track. I know there's a lot of kinks and stuff that needs to be figured out, but we will figure it out. And yeah, good meeting.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. It's very LaGuardia of us, where we have more things to do than we have people, and that's totally normal. So I just want to say, Danielle, I'm going to send you an email and copy all of us in terms of increasing your membership. Senior.
Oh, you went.
Professor, your mic is off.
Muted.
Oh, I want to say, Danielle, you are the son I never had. But anyways, I wanted to say, we're gonna send you an email because we want to increase your seniority if you're open to that. But we discussed it and we want you to. We'll send you an email. All right, Danielle. But thanks for showing up. Also, Jacqueline, if you can let us know this February 1st, if it's like a PowerPoint slide, or is it just kind of a stand up, or is it in person, or?
It's a presentation that's remote.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it'd be about maybe 45 minutes, and then a segment for Q&A. So it's really open to anybody. If Climate Reality wants to take that slot, somebody can reach out to me and let me know that they're interested. Otherwise, I'm just going to do another campaign for Malala Fund. So if this team wants to take that slot, I'm more than happy to work with you to develop a PowerPoint. Maybe the PowerPoint can focus on the importance of climate change, informing students about why this is such a pressing issue, and also informing them at the end what this group is doing and why we're doing it, and to join, right? So kind of persuading students. So I don't know if that's something we want to focus on. It's open. It's really open to any type of presentation that anybody wants.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a 10-minute. I don't know if we can got 45 minutes because we don't even have our 4-letter word stuff together yet. So yeah, maybe a 10-minute plug or a 5-minute plug. I don't know what you guys think.
So if anybody wants to, you know, create something and then have something for maybe next week, right? Just so that we could present it to the team before the actual presentation day. The presentation day, as I mentioned, is on February 1st. So we're kind of on a tight schedule, but if anybody wants to work with me to develop a PowerPoint presentation, I'm more than happy to.
Oh, I'd love to do that with you. Yeah, Clean.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so then we'll have a private communication, and I have a little bit of material already, but we'll keep in communication then. Then by next meeting, we'll present it.
I would also like to help with PowerPoint, and thank you for higher membership status, because I really wanted to say thank you for Joby. I hope I pronounced it right, but I couldn't because there was no space for me to sign to say thank you. Yeah, and also I would like to ask about flyer, because I have no idea what information you want to have on it. So I suppose speakers, of course, and what else? For April 11th.
What was the last part?
On the flyer, what information you want to have?
For the flyer for the event, or for the flyer for recruitment?
Event and flyer. Oh my god. Event on April 11th.
Yeah. So sorry, Sam, go for it. So I think the content for the flyer was already developed, but if there's any feedback, I know Jennifer posted it in the Slack. So if you want to provide feedback on the flyers for the events, then definitely check out the Slack and provide feedback on the content. I believe. I don't know if Jennifer's still here.
Yes, I just added you to the group so you can check the flyers we have. And if you want to create something, you're welcome to do it.
I checked, but there is a flyer for April 6th, and I think we have event on April 11th. Am I misunderstanding something?
Yeah, I had that question too, because I was wondering what's the date that we have to.
I think that's my fault. I think Ryan wrote April 11th and May 6th, and I keep saying April 6th. So
Okay.
we can triple check with him, but April either 11th or 6th is the first one.
Okay, perfect. So we can just look at the Canva post that Jacqueline had there, and you can do additions if you want to.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So till next week.
Yeah, I was about to say, anything else? Or so have a good week. I guess a lot of e-communication this week, and have you guys have a good week. Thanks, Sam. And we will see each other 7 days from now.
Sounds great.
Thank
Bye,
you so
everyone.
much.
Sounds
Have a good
good.
week.
Bye, guys.
Oh, Professor Mark.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to sign it. I saw it.
You want me to sign for you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I was like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't on my iPad anyway. So, all right, thanks. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.